Okay. Yeah. All right, that's it. We're live. So, another week. Well, I say another week, another midweek chat, but I mean, I didn't exactly do one last week, did I? Well, it's been a better week than last week. In last week, it would. Oh, we're all right there. Phone's going off and all sorts. Not my phone, but phone laying around. Anyway. Wasn't exactly a great week last week. Exactly great, and I don't think it would have been great for me to do a midweek chat last week because I was in all sorts last week, and it was not great. And I just didn't feel up to it. It was sometimes you just have these weeks, you have these days, you have moments, and I know I'm going a bit deep here, but sometimes you just feel like you have to. Well, when I'm doing videos, I persist on not doing stuff that I don't want to do. I don't want to force anything onto my channel, and that's the same with live streams. The same with anything on YouTube, on Twitch, anything I do is I don't want to force anything. And that's not what I want to do on YouTube or on Twitch, and that's exactly why I didn't do a live stream last week, because I didn't feel up to it, and I feel like if I don't feel up to it, then I shouldn't do it, because it's something I enjoy, and I don't want to spoil that novelty kind of thing of doing a live stream, because it's something that I haven't really tried before, and over the past couple of months, especially while we've been in lockdown, I've done it a lot more, and it's been nice. And I don't want to, because of not being feeling great one week, just one of these live streams not being great, to spoil it on that. But yeah, I didn't do one last week, and I do apologise for that. But if you don't see a live stream from me, basically, if you don't see a live stream from me on a Wednesday, as you usually do, then I'm not really feeling the best, and I just want to take a break, and I feel like that's most appropriate just for me to take a break and just not do it for that week and do back next week, like I am here when I feel when I feel doing better. Feeling better to do live streams. I think you did live watch along videos. Yeah, that's what I discussed. I did a video on my plans and what I'm planning to do for when the Premier League restarts, and it's only a week today, June the 17th. Finally, we have some Premier League football, and it's a crucial game as well. I'm going to be keeping an eye on the Villa Sheffield United game, because throughout the season I've wanted Villa to lose. Obviously, because there is clear rivalry there, obviously. But it's a pivotal game, because I want Villa to lose, but also at the same time, Sheffield United, it's their game in hand, and they're level on points with us as well. So that's going to be intriguing. It's an intriguing matchup. And I think I'd like a draw in that game. And I mean, as much as I don't want it, a Villa win or a draw would help our matters in pursuit of climbing the table and getting Champions League. And I've really been considering doing that, because I've seen it on YouTube before, and you may think, oh, that's just copying. That's not innovative or creating your own ideas at all. But I mean, I've seen that on YouTube, and I feel like I could have a go at doing that, because I'm very passionate. When I watch Wolves games on the TV, over the years I've been very passionate, and sometimes, and I'm not afraid to admit it, sometimes when it's not exactly gone well, it's not exactly I've not exactly had a great time dealing with it. I don't deal with defeats well. That's probably why when I play games, when I play games, as I've mentioned before, I don't really take to defeat well because I'm quite a competitive person. I really like winning, and I mean, obviously that can have good and bad consequences, and and I feel like that would make quite an entertaining video, quite an entertaining live stream, because I do these live streams at the moment. I do these live streams, and I quite enjoy doing these live streams, and I feel like I've tried something new. I feel like coming into this lockdown, I felt like I had to incorporate something new. I had to try something new because I can't just go without uploading for like 3 months, because or however long this lockdown will eventually last. But I just thought I can't go on like without uploading for several months. I have to do something. So I've just, with obviously the support of you in the chat and my viewers, I've been able to keep on making content. That's what I wanted to do, and that's kept me going, and I can't wait. I can't wait to start doing match reviews again, because I've really missed doing them, and as I've said before, as I've said previously, I've over this season I haven't really been doing match reviews as often as I should. I think this season, more than any other season, I've been taking football for granted, and it's been on. It was on. Especially the first half of the season, it was on pretty much every week. Obviously, as it usually is, if we're not hit by any sort of what. And I've this season I haven't really been taking. That's why I haven't really been taking advantage of making content, and now I've been making Wolves content over this lockdown period. I've really been enjoying it, and I've really cannot wait to begin making content again. And that's, I think now, coming out of it, it's gonna be even better. Making content, I'm going to be more driven and more motivated to upload more consistently, a couple of times a week. And I've been also not only on this channel as well, I've been uploading on a second channel as well, where obviously football is my main passion. It's been my main passion for years now, since I was born. But I also obviously have other passions as well, and obviously I take this channel more seriously, because football is obviously my main passion, and that's like the kind of content on YouTube I want to strive to make and really put effort into. But I've also making other content on my second channel as well, Attractions with Ash. When I've been, especially in the past few weeks as well, because obviously the lockdown restrictions have been lifted somewhat, so we've been able to go out to places. And well, I say I've not been vlogging that much. I would never go back to vlogging. I've maintained with that, but I have kind of redeveloped it. I've not gone back to daily vlogging, but I have done it like kind of like a trip out. Like a day out, trip out kind of vlog, and I've really been enjoying doing it, because I think it's what I've been doing. I think even though I've said even though I've said over the past like couple of years or so that well, not over the past couple of years, over the past like couple of weeks and a couple of videos I mentioned it recently, that I'm never going to be going back to daily vlogging what I did a couple of years ago again, because it just put too much strain on me, too much stress to get a video out every day that just weren't great quality. Some of them were, and some of them I look back and they were good quality, but just doing a video every day, like 9 times out of 10, they were just forced. They weren't good at all, and they were just me probably going off at a tangent about nothing for 10 minutes, and it just wasn't great content. But now I've tried to redevelop it because I feel like I want to get back into it, but redevelop it and do it like less often when I have major days out that I really enjoy, so I can look back on it as well with the match day vlogs on this channel. Like with the obviously with the match day vlogs on this channel, I like to film it because I like to look back on it after X amount of time and you know, remember how great that day was. And the same with other things away from football as well. On my other channel, I want to focus on good days out, and you know, this lockdown period hasn't exactly been easy, and if we ever, God forbid, have a time like this again, where we have to, where we're forced to be stuck inside, it's videos like that where it's videos like that where I enjoy filming, but I do it on a less regular basis than I used to, and I always like to create top quality content. And if it's not top quality content, then I don't upload it. Sometimes I've gone on. Sometimes I've made the video, even edited the video, and then I've not even uploaded it because I didn't feel like it was worthy to go on the channel. And that's apologies if I'm going on a bit of a tangent here, but I want to you know, put out content that I actually enjoy making, not just pushing out content every single day just because, you know, it's daily, it's doing something, it's putting something out there. And now that's a bit of a life story over. A bit of a life story over. Basically, I've started to incorporate vlogging again and making those types of videos again, but not as regularly as before. So I've just went. I think that went on for about 7 minutes there. That's literally a video in itself. That is literally a video in itself. I could have made there. Literally just sitting down to record. It's like a 7-minute video, just me going on a tangent, just coming clean, just speaking about what content I want to create. But that sometimes I can go on a proper tangent, and that's probably a really bad quality. But there you go. There you go. But that, as I say, that's something I can't. Away from what the tangent now, that's something I really cannot wait for. And live watch-alongs are definitely something I'm going to try to incorporate. It might not be something that I actually end up following through with, but live watch-alongs, it sounds like a good idea, and I've been considering it. I've been considering it over the past few days since I first mentioned it in a video, and I feel like it's a good idea, but I'm not quite sure yet. And I've still got a bit of time. Obviously, until the next Wolves end. There's still 10 days until Wolves are set to face West Ham away from home, and that is on Sky. So that's a perfect opportunity to incorporate that new kind of feature, if you like, to the channel. So I still have plenty of time, just over a week, to consider it, because it's all about new ideas, and that's what I want to incorporate. I want to keep the channel fresh. I want to keep on being innovative, as I keep saying, and just pushing out new ideas and keeping it interesting, because that's why I just keep going on tangent, because I want to reiterate the point that I don't want to just push out content. that is just all the same, just samey all over again, and just low quality. I want to keep on making it interesting and keep on engaging my viewers, because it's a very tough time at the moment. It's a very tough time, and although things are starting to gradually ease, things are starting to gradually get back to more normal again, or the new normal, as some people may say. I want to keep making it entertaining, and for some people who may come across my videos that may not be having the best of times at the moment, they may not be having the best of times, and they may be struggling a little bit, or something like that. Whatever it may be, I just want to purely entertain, and it's the first protocol is to entertain myself, and then if it entertains anyone at all, then that is a massive win for me, because I just it's not a very entertaining time. It's not easy to see the funny side of things at the moment. So I just want to. I know it sounds a bit cringy, but just put a smile onto someone's face and just make life more bearable or enjoyable, or whatever you want to whatever you want to call it. And it's something, and if you get entertainment out of me, then it's a real surprise. It's a real surprise, but I will definitely take it, and hopefully you do keep on enjoying the content, because that's why I'm here. That's why I'm here, I'm a content creator. And I'm just going on an absolute tangent now. I'm going on an absolute tangent. And I'm running out of things to say. But yeah, the season it's going to be really exciting, and I cannot wait. I cannot wait for the season to restart. It's just 7 days to go now, and there's going to be obviously they have to do games quite regularly, but obviously put some of the times for the games were a bit ridiculous, aren't they? I mean, it's because of this. If it wasn't for this current lockdown or these current situations, I mean, you wouldn't have ever seen probably a 5 o'clock kickoff on a Wednesday, unless maybe it was a Boxing Day fixture. Maybe that was that would have been the only exception in normal times. But 5 o'clock kickoff on a Wednesday, or 8 o'clock kickoff on a Sunday. I mean, those are such, if you pardon the pun, unprecedented times. But yeah, there's going to be there's not going to be, when it does come back, there's not going to be shortage of entertainment, that's for sure. And if some of the games are a little bit boring, then I mean, at least it's football. It's football, and it's, as I say, it's I can't really take it for granted now, considering it's been away for like 3 months. I cannot. It's kind of changed my opinion on football as a whole, and I don't take it for granted as much now, and it's a sight to see that it's back. I didn't expect it to be back. Well, it was the more feasible option. It was the more feasible option for them to take, and I mean, people are saying null and void the season. I mean, some people have been saying, I've seen on social media, some people have been saying null and void the season, so Liverpool can't win the league. And I mean, those comments are, I think, in my opinion, to be perfectly honest, are absolutely ludicrous. I mean, null and void the season, yes, I mean, an excuse if the season, well, obviously we know the result now, but if the season was null and voided, it was worse. If they did deem it not safe to come back, then I mean, for one, I can see the safety aspects and how much safer it would have been if they had chosen, well, probably the easier option to null and void the season. But I mean, to say that Liverpool don't deserve their title after 30 years and how impressive they've played over this season, then I think those comments, again, if you pardon the pun, null and void themselves. But yeah, I just feel like I just feel like when I come across when I see these comments on social media, they're a bit, they're not very well thought out, and obviously, like I completely understand. Like if they did go down that route of null and voiding the season, I could completely understand that, and there are definite clear reasons for doing that. But some people just go overboard with it, and that does annoy me a little bit. But there you go. That's I guess that's part of life. That's some people are gonna say things like that. But I mean, it's well, I guess it can't be helped. It can be helped in certain terms of getting those people in line, but it can't be helped because it's part of life at the end of the day. But I am glad that they didn't go null and void, because I mean it's the easier option. It was the easier option just to completely null and void the season, completely wipe it out from human history. But they didn't. They didn't, and obviously there's going to be a lot more risk factors, and there have been positive tests for the thing, because I've been a lot more aware now. I'm a lot more aware in my videos and live streams now about it, because about like a month or so ago I did say it in a live stream, and it didn't end up very well. Soon after, it got took down, which is great. But yeah, the thing that is going around, a few tests have resulted in positive tests, but well, obviously that's going to be the risk. But I am glad that he is coming back, and I cannot wait to be making more content, because I have been as I said in I think it was Saturday's video. Pretty sure it was Saturday's video. I said I've been dining out on viewer help at the moment in terms of video ideas, because I have been stuck. I have been getting better at thinking in my own brain for video ideas over this lockdown period. But I am glad that the Premier League is coming back overall, because well, it gives me an easy route for video ideas. Let's just say that. And I mean, I have enjoyed doing my videos. I have enjoyed the videos that have been suggested, that I have made and have come up with. Some of them I do appreciate. Some of the ideas I do appreciate the ideas that I've been given, but I just felt like in my head it didn't really work out for the channel in the end, and I did discuss most of this on my video on Saturday in terms of my plans for the Premier League restart. But I mean, I have enjoyed making content over this period. It's been very enjoyable, but it's nice to have that assurance of video ideas constantly, at least a couple of video ideas a week, that I don't really have to think for, which is good. And it's ironic because the ones that don't really require that much creativity often I enjoy the most, like the match day vlogs. They don't really, I just do them, but they don't really obviously require much thought. And maybe I guess they do require much a bit of thought in terms of post production and editing and stuff like that. But in terms of obviously thinking up the video ideas, it's just there. They're just there, and I like that assurance of video ideas. And as I keep reiterating, I want to keep reiterating that I do appreciate the support that I've been receiving, and it has been immense. I really do appreciate the support that I've been given over this lockdown period, because it's been great, and it's been giving me motivation to keep on making more videos, and I am grateful for all that. So thank you very much for that, and I really do appreciate it. It really does mean the world that people come and watch my videos and enjoy my videos. It's absolutely incredible, and you know, without the video ideas, without the support, I would not have gotten through this lockdown period as easily as I have done. And well, it hasn't. Well, I say it. It hasn't been the easiest time in lockdown for obvious reasons. You know, it's not been easy for anyone, but it's definitely been easier. Thanks to support, thanks to you, the support from my viewers, and it's without your support, honestly, I probably wouldn't be making these live streams. I definitely wouldn't be making videos. I probably would have a channel sitting there that would be collecting dust and wouldn't have had a video uploaded on it, if I could get my words out. I wouldn't have had a video uploaded on it for several months. So I really do appreciate it, and hopefully you keep on enjoying the videos as we move back into a period where the Premier League is back, which is great for every English football fan. And I can't believe the Premier League is back, but it's great. It's great that it's back, and I definitely will be trying to be more innovative than I have been at times over this lockdown period. And hopefully you keep on enjoying the videos, because I've been enjoying making them very much, and hopefully you can keep on excelling through the summer of 2020. Although it will be a very different summer, it will be a very different time. Hopefully it still will be enjoyable in terms of creating content, and hopefully there still, I mean, I don't really like to mix it up on this channel. I like to purely focus it on Wolves content. I want to keep the content separate. But I guess maybe there could be one or two instances where there could be relaxation of the restrictions, if you like, on the channel, because I have been purely focusing on Wolves content over the past couple of years, and I haven't really changed. I've maintained any other content I've been uploading on other channels and just keeping it separate. But maybe it's just something to consider. Maybe I could potentially incorporate some videos, like some big days out that I really do enjoy, just slap them on this channel, because I mean there has to be some variety sometimes, because, well, if there's too much variety, it gets confusing, and there's not really much clarity in what is going on. But I guess there is room for a little variety on this channel, and as I say, I haven't really. I've maintained the same. I've maintained the same content over the past couple of years, and I've kept on doing wars videos throughout that because I just want to keep the content separate. But it's just the ideas are floating to my head now. It's all getting to me now. Since the like my brain has noticed the Premier League is coming back soon, and all the video ideas are flashing to my head. It's all like waterworks. It's all bubbling up in my head. I don't know what's going on anymore, to be honest. But there you go. Hopefully there'll be a little bit more variety on the channel, and I guess I may have just contradicted myself there by saying by saying there won't because at the start of the stream I said I like to keep those things separate. I don't know if I exactly said that, but I insinuated that. But I may be contradicting myself here, but I want to incorporate. I don't know what that is. It's just a crisp packet just going flying across there. But anyway, as I say, that's something I'm looking into. And as this stream gets more random, gets even more random, as phones are going off and crisp packets are flying around everywhere, I think it's a good time to end the stream. It's been a good half an hour. It's not been as long as some midway chats that I've had over the past few weeks or so, but I mean, it doesn't have to be long every time. It can vary. As I say, variety is good sometimes. But hopefully you have enjoyed this live stream. And I can't really say smash the like button. If you want to, smash that like button if you want. But I mean, the streams are just more relaxed. So there's not more emphasis on liking the video or anything like that. But if you did enjoy, why not? Smash it. Smash the like button. And hopefully I shall see you on next Wednesday with another midweek chat. And, well, maybe there might be another midweek chat next week because, obviously, the Premier League is back this time next week, the 17th. So maybe there might be the first instance of the live watch-along, although there might be another midweek chat, actually. There might be another midweek chat because, Wolves are not playing until the 20th. So, you got to think about these things when you've been in a YouTube, I guess. But hope you did enjoy. And hopefully I'll see you next Wednesday. But, depends. See you next Wednesday. Bye, guys.